The Grand Canyon is one of the most recognizable places on Earth. Drawing millions of tourists every year from all across the world, its many caves, canyons, and canals have baffled people for ages. While it's undeniably beautiful, there's so much more to this natural wonder than meets the eye. Beneath its stunning rock layers and sweeping vistas lie secrets that have left scientists scratching their heads for decades. Over the years, the canyon has revealed some truly strange discoveries. From mysterious caves to ancient artifacts, these finds are anything but normal. So, what discoveries are these? Why did they cause scientists to flee in fear? Let's explore together in the video. 10 shocking discoveries beneath the Grand Canyon that caused scientists to flee in fear, starting with Number 10. The isolated native village. The Grand Canyon might be known for its jaw-dropping views and massive size, but tucked away in a remote corner is something even more mysterious: the Supai village in Havasu Canyon. Home to the Havasupai tribe for over 800 years, this village is so isolated that the nearest road is a whopping 13 kilometers away. So, how do you get there? Well, don't think about cars. Your best bet is either a helicopter or hopping on a mule along the treacherous Havasupai Trail. Despite being one of the most remote places in the U.S., Supai is famous for its breathtaking waterfalls, like Mooney and Navajo Falls, which lure over 20,000 tourists every year. The Havasupai tribe, originally spread out over a large chunk of land, now earns most of its income from visitors who come for the stunning views and authentic experience. If you're seeking an off-the-beaten-path adventure, Supai should be at the top of your list. Just don't forget to pay the tax. Number 9. Split twig figurines. The Grand Canyon is one of the best places to camp in spring, offering mild weather and a peaceful atmosphere before the summer heat and crowds roll in. But beyond the stunning vistas and towering cliffs, it's also a treasure trove of unusual and fascinating discoveries that are perfect for anyone interested in the area's rich history and geology. One of the most intriguing finds in the Grand Canyon is the split twig figurines. These tiny, delicate figures made from twigs by the ancient people of the region are an absolute marvel. To craft them, a twig was carefully split into two halves and shaped into the form of an animal, most commonly a deer or a bighorn sheep. These figurines were more than just artwork. They held deep spiritual significance. They were often used in religious rituals and were believed to bring good luck to hunters. The figurines were considered tools of hunting magic, believed to ensure a successful hunt by invoking the power of the animals they depicted. For history buffs and nature lovers alike, these tiny relics provide a unique glimpse into the ancient world of the Grand Canyon's first inhabitants. Number 8. Ancient Egyptian artifact found 3,000 years old. In 1909, an archaeological discovery in the Grand Canyon shocked the world and turned history on its head. While traveling down the Colorado River, archaeologist Mr. Kincaid stumbled upon a hidden cave complex, revealing evidence that suggested ancient Egyptians may have once set foot in North America. The findings included statues, carvings, and tools that closely resembled those of Egyptian and Eastern cultures, sparking wild theories about ancient cross-continental voyages. Inside the cave, archaeologists found large rooms, some as big as modern living rooms, containing artifacts like brass weapons, musical instruments, and finely crafted copper tools. What stood out the most were statues of gods, cross-legged in the lotus position, holding lotus flowers, a style reminiscent of Buddhist and ancient Eastern art. Radiocarbon dating of mummies found in the caves indicated they were about 3,000 years old, aligning with the time of ancient Egypt's power. Could the Egyptians have reached the Grand Canyon? This mysterious find continues to fuel debates among historians and archaeologists. Number 7. Petroglyphs and rock art. Petroglyphs and rock art are some of the most striking features found throughout the Grand Canyon, serving as silent witnesses to the ancient cultures that once thrived there. While these carvings may not be the rarest discoveries in the canyon, after all, prehistoric people inhabited these lands for thousands of years, they are undoubtedly some of the most fascinating from a historical perspective. The petroglyphs offer a glimpse into the lives and beliefs of the early inhabitants of the region, long before European explorers ever set foot in the Americas. Dating back approximately 10,000 years to the Archaic period, the oldest petroglyphs found in the Grand Canyon are abstract designs and geometric shapes. These carvings, often etched into the canyon walls in hard-to-reach remote locations, suggest that the ancient peoples had a deep connection to the land and the natural world. Scholars believe these rock artworks may have had spiritual or ritual significance, possibly used in ceremonies or as markers of important sites. Today, they stand as a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the early cultures who called the Grand Canyon home, making them an essential part of the region's cultural and historical landscape. Number 6. Uranium. Since the 1950s, the Grand Canyon has been a focal point for uranium mining, thanks to its vast and rich deposits of this radioactive metal. Uranium, a key component in nuclear power generation, has been extracted from numerous mines scattered throughout the region, turning uranium mining into a booming industry in the area for several decades. While it may not capture the same awe as the canyon's prehistoric fossils or rock art, the history of uranium mining in the Grand Canyon is undeniably one of the more unusual and controversial aspects of its past. The demand for uranium surged during the Cold War era, with the Grand Canyon's mines supplying critical material for nuclear weapons and energy production. This mining boom had significant environmental and health impacts, leaving behind a legacy of contaminated sites and polluted water sources that continue to affect the region. Today, the history of uranium mining in the Grand Canyon serves as a reminder of the complex relationship between natural resources and human progress. While it may not be as visually striking as other discoveries, it's certainly one of the most bizarre and thought-provoking chapters in the Grand Canyon's history, one that still sparks debates over conservation, energy, and environmental justice. Now let's move to Number 5. The Cave of the Domes. Well, just like its name suggests, the Cave of the Domes is a true geological wonder nestled deep within the Grand Canyon. This subterranean cave system is one of the canyon's most remarkable discoveries, featuring an array of domed chambers that have formed over millions of years. As water slowly eroded the limestone walls, the natural forces at work created these striking domes, each one unique in shape and size. The real attraction, however, is the mineral buildup on the cave's ceilings. Over time, minerals like calcite and gypsum have accumulated, giving the domes a sparkling, otherworldly appearance. The Cave of the Domes is a must-see for geology enthusiasts and curious explorers alike. It offers a rare glimpse into the dynamic processes that shaped the Grand Canyon over countless millennia. The cave has recently reopened, allowing visitors to experience its stunning formations up close. Guided tours take you through the cave's narrow passages and expansive chambers, explaining the science behind the formations and shedding light on the region's fascinating geological history. Whether you're a seasoned adventurer or a first-time visitor, this cave promises an unforgettable journey through one of nature's most awe-inspiring creations. Number 4. Clovis and Fome Fragments. If you think the Grand Canyon is only a geological wonder, think again. Beyond its stunning vistas and sweeping views, the canyon is also a living history book, with evidence of human life stretching back over 12,000 years. Archaeologists have uncovered artifacts from ancient cultures such as the Clovis, Fome, Archaic, and basket-maker societies, shedding light on the early inhabitants of this magnificent region. Among the most fascinating discoveries are the fragments of Clovis and Fome spear points, two of the oldest surviving artifacts found in the Grand Canyon. The Clovis spear point dates back to around 9200–8900 BCE, while the Fome point hails from a slightly later period, around 8900–8200 BCE. These spear points, made from finely crafted flint and stone, reveal the remarkable skills of their creators. The Clovis point, though slightly more fragmented, was found in the Grand Canyon, but originally came from the Chusca Mountains, traveling quite a distance to rest in the canyon. These artifacts are more than just tools. They are a testament to the deep and diverse human history that runs through the Grand Canyon, making it not just a natural wonder, but a cultural one as well. Number 3. Basket maker artifacts. The basket maker culture, which thrived in the Southwest from around 550 to 825 CE, left behind some fascinating artifacts in the Grand Canyon. Known for their incredibly well-crafted baskets, this ancient group created pieces so tightly woven that they could hold water, a true testament to their advanced skills in weaving. According to archaeologist Ellen Brennan, they are just very well made, super tight weaves. These durable, water-resistant baskets have withstood the test of time, largely due to the dry conditions in some of the caves where they were found, allowing these delicate artifacts to survive for centuries. While the baskets in the Grand Canyon do not display the characteristic zigzag patterns found in other basket maker artifacts across the Southwest, researchers have uncovered pottery that carries these distinctive designs. The pottery, like the baskets, is modest in size, roughly between a salad and a soup bowl, offering a glimpse into the everyday lives of these ancient peoples. These discoveries provide a fascinating window into the culture of the basket makers, revealing their ingenuity in both their craftsmanship and their ability to adapt to the harsh conditions of the Grand Canyon region. Number 2. Ancient bats in the Grand Canyon. One of the most shocking discoveries made in the Grand Canyon's longest-known cave system was the remarkable preservation of ancient bat remains. Hidden away in an exposed alcove partway down the Redwall limestone cliffs, this cave was first explored in 2008, revealing an untouched world older than the Grand Canyon itself. Inside, researchers uncovered thousands of perfectly preserved bat remains, including Townsend's big-eared bats, silver-haired bats, and at least 9 other species. The bats, some still hanging from rare gypsum flowers, crystal-like formations that grow from the cave's walls, were so well preserved that they looked almost alive. It was in 2010 when wildlife ecologist Carol Chambers first got wind of this find. What began as an inventory project quickly turned into a deeper investigation into how old these remains might be. Radiocarbon dating showed that some of these bats were between 3,700 to 31,000 years old, making them some of the oldest intact vertebrate remains ever discovered. But the surprises didn't stop there. In 2021, further samples revealed bat remains so ancient that they exceeded the typical radiocarbon dating limits of 50,000 years. Chambers and her team are now diving into the ancient DNA of these bats, eager to understand how these species may have evolved and changed over time. The cave holds more than just bones. It offers a glimpse into an ancient ecosystem, preserved in remarkable detail, offering insights into a hidden world few have had the privilege to study. Quite spooky, isn't it? Now, let's move to Number 1. 313-million-year-old fossilized footprints. The Grand Canyon isn't just a geological wonder, it's also a fossil hunter's dream. But a discovery in 2017 took things to a whole new level. Fossilized footprints dating back a staggering 313 million years. That's right, not only are the rocks around you telling the story of Earth's ancient past, but now you can literally walk in the footsteps of creatures that lived long before dinosaurs even roamed the planet. These footprints were discovered by Professor Stephen Kay in a remote area of the canyon, and their age means that they predate the dinosaurs by millions of years. Think about that for a second. These footprints are from the time when Earth was populated by giant amphibians and early reptiles, long before the Jurassic period. The discovery turned heads because the footprints were found in an area once thought to be void of any significant fossils from that era. Scientists were stunned by the level of detail in the prints, as they revealed the gait and size of these ancient creatures. Some footprints even showed signs of human-like walking, although we can safely rule out humans hanging out 313 million years ago. For paleontologists, these footprints are a game changer. They provide crucial insight into the behavior and movement of pre-dinosaur life and might even help scientists better understand the early evolution of life on Earth. Imagine walking through the Grand Canyon and unknowingly stepping where creatures from a forgotten time once roamed. How cool is that? Hope you have enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more amazing content like this. And remember, the Grand Canyon is more than just a natural wonder. It holds secrets and stories from our past that continue to unfold with each passing discovery. So next time you visit the Grand Canyon, make sure to keep your eyes open, your mind curious, and your sense of wonder alive, because you never know what treasures you might uncover. Thanks for joining us on this adventure, and we'll see you next time.